What is up, Ben Nation? The camera fiasco is almost over. The new laptop is on the way. Ben had a Spaces yesterday. How do I know that? Because I was the star. My co-hosts, BitBoy Crypto, Duchess of DeFi, Cassie Wolf, Fitty ETH, and some others were there. We were talking about what's going on, what the future of Ben holds. Are you going to get benefits? I want to say I don't know that that's the name, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be a benefits token launching alongside Ben V2 that rewards you in ways that you haven't seen yet. We're going to check some price action. I'm going to show you where to go watch this thing. If you don't like my summary, something wrong with you. Anyway, it's not financial advice. I'm not on the team, by the way. I do want to stress that. I want to thank the team for allowing me to come up and speak and say my piece. I wasn't really the star. I mean, I was the star. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? All right, anyway, price action. So guys, remember I told you that I thought that we were moving upwards like this. Well, we broke that trend, and we broke that trend, by the way. We had broken out earlier that morning. A lot of wild spikes in price action that were happening, both on the general markets and in DeFi. So this was just a little bit crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to cancel this out because this is obviously not the trend anymore. We are still just kind of moving along, and I want to give you a pattern to recognize, and that pattern to recognize at this point is a descending parallel channel. Descending parallel channel is a bullish indicator. Now, the problem with that bullish indicator, obviously, for most of you should be, and by the way, it is trending on the heart line right now. And the problem with that is we don't know how far down it goes before it has a breakout, right? So what we're looking at right now is this downward momentum. If it breaks out right here, then it's going to have some resistance. Obviously, with the 200 SMA, just kind of creeping its way along right in this range right here. So what we need to see, and what would be nice, would be, let's back this up just a little bit here and do some speculating. Of course, this is going to continue moving in this fashion. I know that was supposed to be a straight line. I did my best, but what we want to see is we want to see a little price spike. And you want to see this happen right here. This becomes a bullish indicator because you got the 50-day, which is in blue, crossing over to the red 200 SMA. That would be a bullish indicator of some upward mobility. That, of course, would lead to the move up here. Hopefully, we use the 200 SMA to bounce off of. We've still got that trend line happening. It did break down, by the way, as you can see over here. I did put this up originally, but that broke to the downside a little bit more with that bearish pressure. So if we get that move to the upside, then we've got some resistance here at about 6,000, which I thought was probably going to be one of the levels. I really thought about 58 yesterday. If you saw me in chat, I was saying about 53. And where did we spike up to? About 53 before rejecting and coming back down. So now what I'm thinking is somewhere between 6 and 72. That's where the revival is going to happen. Now, that's going to take some information coming in from the team, some more spaces, some more stuff going on. And one of the things that was stressed, by the way, in that conversation was that, what you're not seeing working every day doesn't mean that there's not a whole bunch happening in the background. And that's the important part, right? So overall, 44.41, but the volume spiked up to 1.77 million. Good. And bullish indicator when you see 46% spike in the price action. That means that there's a lot of interest moving on around Bencoin right now. And then if you want to come over here and play the recording, it was a few hours ago. It's called the Ben Update at BitBoy Crypto and Duchess of DeFi. Obviously, they wanted to put my name first, but for some reason it wouldn't fit, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure the reason, but like when I'm starring, gosh. Anyway, so guys, go check that out. Remember, this is not financial advice. My name is Bleez. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do think that we're in for a big pump. Let me move back over here to this chart. I do think that we are kind of overdue for another, not a move up here. Obviously, it's a long way. We're a long way from that. But I do think that a zero test is probably coming pretty soon. There is a lot of FOMO starting to build up. We're 9 days away from the Dubai X, the Dubai token launch. So, could be some good stuff happening. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And we'll talk to you again very, very